Hey guys, what's going on? So welcome back to episode 9 of my little series of going from 0 to 100 million gold in the Elder Scrolls Online. So if you guys didn't see the last episode, make sure you go check it out so you're up to date on what we're doing right now, but I will do a little recap of what we had on the traders there, just so you guys know where we left off traders wise and so we can jump into what has sold. So in the last episode, we ended with 255,000 gold. We were level 238 and we had quite a lot of stuff on the traders. So in the Chili's trader, we had some grain solvent. We had quite a few Legion Zero motifs in there for 30k. But a couple of old Ornisium bits in there. We had again just some random materials in there, such as sanded ruby ashwood, and we had a couple of blue Mother Sorrow rings. Also had a triune ring, a purple Mother Sorrow ring, a couple of nice chest motifs there, like Trinimac and stuff. Companion gauntlets we were trying to sell for 30k, some Briarheart daggers, and then just other little bits and pieces. Now in our Map Masters Guild, we had again a couple more motifs, some more Legion Zero stuff, some more green solvent, and we were just trying to get all that sold. So again, 30k for all that Legion Zero stuff in there. In the Dynasty Guild, we had so much platinum, so we had about 10-15 stacks of platinum in there. It was all up for 8k each, so we were hoping some of that is sold just to clear up some more trader space for us. And finally, in our Reign of Darkness Guild, we have Briarheart maces, an Equinet axes, and a Legion Zero girdle. Okay, so that's everything we had listed. We were hoping for some of the bigger stuff to sell, like the Maelstrom staff. Obviously, I was hopefully going to sell for 200 and something k, but we're just going to jump into it here and see what is sold today. Okay, so checking the mail today, right at the top, you can see that the Maelstrom staff motif actually did sell for the 221k we had it up for. So we've made about 200k profit on that. And we've actually sold a couple of other things as well. So we sold a Triune ring, we sold one of our Legion Zero motifs, and we also sold a Maelstrom motif as well for about 80k. So basically we're going to be starting off the day with around about 586k. Okay, so that's quite a lot of money. That's, you know, we're starting to make big profits now, as opposed to at the start where we're making like 10-20k in episode 1. We're now making, you know, 300-400k in an episode. That's really not too bad, and hopefully we continue making money like this. So we did a couple of things today. So what we did was we went and unlocked the Mages Guild skill line, so we could just sort of be slotting some of those abilities whenever we do eventually find all the Mages Guild books. And we won't go home for them today. We're just going to do some other stuff today because it's sort of near the end of the little event there, and we're just going to do the Mages Guild probably in the next episode. So first thing we did today was we went and we used our Undaunted keys to try and buy shoulder pieces to try and get the Slime Crawl shoulder piece. Now we want that because it's the strongest shoulder piece for PvE. It's 1-piece crit. It's pretty much what you would need to wear on a PvE character, and we're just trying to improve our build a little bit. That's also why we went and done the pledges today, so we get some additional keys, and also so I can get some more skill points and XP to level up and to just unlock more abilities. Because obviously some of the stuff we want to do, we need to be a higher level and, you know, do more damage, so we do need to put in some groundwork here. Okay, so one of the big things we did today for money was actually we were able to get into a Hellra Citadel pug group today. So people were just sort of recruiting for this in Cracklorn group chat, and they just sort of like let level 200 come in there, so that's nice of them. But yeah, we just did some Hellra today, so you know, it wasn't like an organized group or anything. It was literally just random people jumping into one, but it is one of the earlier trials, so it wasn't too bad at all. So because the Sand Blood Stone event was still on here, we got double plunder from every single boss, which is quite nice. We also were able to get double plunder at the very end. So we did wind up making quite a lot of money from just doing the Hellra. So after we killed the boss, we got an event ticket, which we don't really care about too much. We got 2 Warriors coffers, and we got a Glorious Year 1 coffer. Now we only really care about the Year 1 coffer really here, because it's going to have the item worth money in it. So opening that up, what we got was we got the Trinimac Maces motif, and that's not too bad. That's around about 10k gold for us. So it's not awful, but it's not great either. You know, we could have got something a little bit more expensive, like a Maelstrom motif, but it's not too bad. Obviously, we just open the other boxes there. We don't get all too much in them. So it's mostly just soul gems for the Warriors boxes. And then the Year 1 coffers, we don't really get too much in those either. So something else we did today was we went and farmed the Fine Lair dungeon. So basically, there's a new monster style page dropping there. So the monster mask. We were trying to get that. It was worth about 400k at the time of recording. We didn't actually get one today, unfortunately. You know, we did get a couple of Fang Lair motifs. We actually got a Fang Lair shield, and we got, I think, a Fang Lair bow or something later. But we didn't get anything worth all too much. But what we did get was quite a lot of Dragon Bone, and on Xbox EU, Dragon Bones sell for about 5k each pretty fast. So we managed to get quite a lot of that, probably about 25k worth. It wasn't too bad. And obviously it was about 10k per motif on top of the dragon bone, so made about 45k from doing about 2 runs of this, so it wasn't all too bad. And we did obviously have a chance at the mask, we just got unlucky. And also near the end there, Magics did actually give me a fine layer chest motif just to learn, not to sell. So I'm eventually going to try and make this character look a bit more like my main character where I do my other videos on, because my character looks a bit, I mean, he doesn't look great at the minute, you know, he's got like a base game sort of costume on, and I want him to be a bit more shiny and gold. So hopefully when we get CP 300 we'll get into Far Cry Fold, Blood Root, get that dye, get all the nice armor on him, and make him nice and gold again. Also, obviously we went and done our trader runs today, so I left it until a little bit later in the day to go and do it. Usually I do it quite early on, but I done it at the end this time just because I wanted to do some other like activities with people and I didn't want to just sort of like make them wait an hour. So we're doing it at the end. So again, I'm not going to bore you with every single thing I went and bought. I'm just going to show you the end and what we managed to collect there in the mail, okay? So today we got an exemplary Triune necklace. We got a Triune ring. We ended up with a Maelstrom Arena's Maul motif as well. We got Old Arnesium Staff. We got Old Arnesium Greatsword. We got New Moon Priest Axes, New Moon Priest Boots. We got Chromium Grains. We got Circon Plating. We got Old Arnesium Swords. And we got a couple more things there, mainly Old Arnesium motifs. So we've been buying quite a lot of those for under 5k, trying to sell them on for about 10k plus. We also got Trinamax shields there. Those are quite a nice shield, quite a nice looking shield, so we're hoping to get a decent bit of money for those. Again, a couple more bits of Legion Zero there and a couple of random bits of Mother Sorrow we're just going to try and sell off, like the dagger. Okay guys, so basically what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wrap up and show you guys what we have listed on the trader at the end of this episode, so you can see what we've been selling and what coins we're at. So at the end of this episode we're on 465,000 coins. Okay, so that's from everything we've gathered up today, like plunder, and it's also just from item selling. I'm just going to go over what we have on the traders here. So in Reign of Darkness, we have a couple of old Arnesium pieces there. You have our Briarheart Mace, and obviously just the stuff listed earlier in the day as well, like the Legion Zero motif. In Dynasty, again, we have a couple more Legion Zero pieces there, a stack of Ancestor Silk. We have some Chromium Grains, and then just the stuff that we had this morning. So again, all the Platinum and things like that. In Map Masters, what we have there is a little bit of Platinum, some Circon Platings, our Dragon Bones are up there, obviously. We got some Slaughter Stones from the trial, so that's an extra 7k we're going to make there. We have a couple of exemplary Triune jewels there, and so there are fine layer motifs up for 9k each. We also had a Regatta motif we got from doing Hellrat, but wasn't worth too much. Trinamax shields we put up for 20k because that's around about what it's worth. Trinamax maces we got again in Hellrat, we put up for 10k. Mother Sorrow dagger for 5k, and then some more old Arnesium stuff. And then we're just back into what we already had listed earlier that hasn't sold quite yet. And then finally in Chili's, basically we have some old Arnesium stuff, and we bought a couple of Maelstrom items here as well. So we bought a Maelstrom Maul and a Maelstrom Shield, bought a couple more Legion Zero pieces, a couple more Triumph pieces, and then again stuff we had up earlier. So back to our Legion Zero stuff there and some of our Green Solvent, okay? So we're still waiting for all this stuff to sell. Hopefully it does sell in the next episode because we're sitting at 465k now, and we probably have around about 1 million coins or so on the trader right now. So realistically, we should hopefully hit close to 1 million in the next episode or so, I hope anyway, if things sell. But yeah, anyway guys, that's everything we did today. So just a little recap. Basically, we did some Hellra, we did a couple of fine layer runs, we went and searched the traders as we always do. We tried to get a couple of upgrades for our build, so we got the Mage's Guild unlocked, and we attempted to go get a Zan shoulder piece, but we just didn't get one because unfortunately it didn't come out of the box. But that's pretty much what we did today. So yeah, we're leaving off there 465k and then all the stuff on the traders. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like on it. Remember to subscribe to the channel for some more videos like this, and I will see you next time.